There's a paradox that nobody warns you about when you start building a B2B thought leadership consulting practice. The more successful you become, the more demands that are placed on you. You have more clients, you get more requests, more decisions, more visibility opportunities. And at some point, the very thing that makes you valuable, your thinking, your presence, your ability to see what other people can't, starts to feel like a resource that's being depleted faster than it's being replenished. So growing a practice is supposed to create freedom, right? But for too many B2B consultants and thought leaders I see is it creates a far more sophisticated version of the same exhaustion problem that they were actually trying to escape. So protecting your energy as you grow is not just about self-care. It's actually part of the business strategy. So it really starts with being honest about where your energy is going, and there are a few places to look. The first one is to look at your energy drains. So, not all clients, tasks, and commitments cost you the same amount of energy. Some really energize you. You know, they're challenging, they're meaningful, they're well scoped, and with people who really respect your time. And then you've got others that really drain you. You know, they're poorly defined, undervalued, or with people who take more than they give. So, as your practice grows, you have more choice about which category you're going to accept. So, you need to start having a look at that choice. The other thing that you need to do is have a look at your high performance hours. So, most that I find I work with know the time of day when their thinking is the sharpest. And most B2B consultants spend that time often in their inbox. But you want to protect your best hours for your highest value work, the thinking, the strategy, your delivery, your connection with your customers. You know, let everything else fit around that. And that single shift can return so much more capacity than anything else. And the other one is recovery. Recovery is a real non negotiable. It's not a reward for a good week, it's not squeezed in when there's a bit of a gap. So it's actually built in by design. The same way a client commitment is built in, you know, a practice doesn't account for your recovery and it won't eventually catch up. You have to actually account for it, otherwise, you're going to burn out. So you can't scale if you can't sustain it. So, if building a practice that grows without grinding you down is what you're working towards, then reach out to me if you need help, if you're struggling to get that to work for you. And I'd love to see if I can help. Just DM me and we'll see if we can jump on a call and see if I can help.